gentlemen, grab your seeds and grab your playoff gum because it is time for the Dirt and Turf podcast. Woohoo! I'm Cobra. I'm joined by Tyler. Hopefully Joey Overstreet will be joining us shortly. So this is interesting. The playoffs, of course, are abound, but baseball never sleeps when it comes to the playoffs. Just because the World Series is on the horizon doesn't mean the season is over for all the other teams. Because we have some interesting news. Those who don't know, probably you do. We had a bit of a hurricane going on the southeast coast, mainly in Florida, Georgia, and other states like Carolinas. They got affected by the hurricane. I think Helene and Milton, those two hurricanes back to back. So that was fun. And so what happened to Florida? Basically, the Tampa Bay Rays are now officially homeless. You thought the Athletics
that stadium got absolutely.
Yeah, the Trop just got completely ass blasted. If you thought that dome was going to save them, it got ripped to shreds. And Tampa Bay will be looking for a new home. So, Tyler, we definitely need to discuss this. I mean, I feel like there are some potential homes for the now vagabond Tampa Bay Rays. I mean, let's go over them. Tampa Bay had been teasing. Got Raymond J. Stadium. Hard Rock Stadium could actually technically return the favor because they used to be one of those multi-use venues. They used to be. They could get away. They could actually get away from Florida. They could go to the Carolinas. They could actually go towards the Carolinas and play in Charlotte. They could. They could also go to
play in Jacksonville.
They could go Duval. Yeah, they could go Duval. And probably the
Marlins Park.
They could share Marlins Park. They could. But I was gonna say they have also teased a venue to Montreal, which I don't know about you, but I think that was one of the biggest bonehead moves ever. If Montreal does deserve the baseball team back, but they don't need sloppy seconds. They want their expos back.
Send Washington back to Montreal.
Yeah. I mean, or an expansion team to Montreal. That's it. But that's my humble opinion on that. Because Manfraud has been thinking there might be an expansion draft coming, for expansion teams to expand it to 32. That is a possibility. I mean, we'll probably discuss that a little later too. Either today or actually we'll do it next week. We'll talk about about a potential expansion next week. Little bit of teaser there, but there is another stadium out there that could technically give a middle finger to the MLB and to Jeff Fisher. I think that's his name. But give that middle finger to Fisher, and that is Oakland Alameda Coliseum. John Fisher. I'm sorry, Mr. 7 and 9. Didn't say it out loud. But Oakland Alameda Coliseum could technically be the temporary home to the Rays until they get everything sorted out. Technically. I mean, that would be the ultimate Uno reverse card, and watch that team make the World Series and win. That would be hilarious.
That would actually be funny.
And in other news, Hey, Tyler, do you remember the worst team in baseball this year? What was their name? Let me grab this
Oh,
sticky pile of White Sox. Oh, right, the
oh,
Chicago
Chicago
White
White.
Sox. Yeah, the Chicago White Sox. Um, they might be getting new ownership.
Oh, really?
You know,
Yeah, I heard about that.
someone who actually cares about baseball and potentially care about the Chicago White Sox franchise. And no, I'm not talking about Tony Lasorda. Or not Tony Lasorda, but Tony La Russa. I am, of course, talking about Toronto Blue Jays legend Dave Stewart. Potentially, who is currently in talks to buy the Chicago White Sox from Jerry Reinsdorf. Jerry Reinsdorf, of course, wanted a new stadium. That's what he wanted. He wanted a new stadium. Unfortunately, he didn't want to fund his. He didn't want to use his money to fund the bill like owners should. And instead, he wanted the taxpayers to foot the bill. Instead, he wanted taxpayers to foot the bill. But unfortunately, taxpayers already foot the bill for the Bears. The Bears. Yeah, sorry, had to bring a little football in that but it's true. The Chicago Bears have all the sway when it comes to public funding to building a new project to building a new stadium. You know, so that's the main reason is that the Bears have the money, for everything else. And Chicago's like, oh, we're screwed. So for Jerry Reinsdorf to go, hey, I want some too. Well, it turns out you're not gonna get anything because the Bears already have it. So blame it all on the McKeskys. I just heard a thunderstorm again. Every time I say the word McCaskey, stop that. So that's very interesting. And so that. Anything else you would like to add, Tyler?
About all the ownership in Chicago. The Chicago, or no, the A's should
Yes.
the A's should take a look at this.
Wow, Tyler's bumbling, and stumbling through his words. It's like he was the opposing team against Bugs Bunny. It was like he threw the super slow ball. 1, 2, 3, strike you're out. 1, 2, 3, strike you're out. 1, 2, 3, strike you're out. Ah! So anywho, that is it for our roundtable discussion about baseball news in the league, which will definitely be brought to you by Duke Cannon Supply Company. Hey, Duke Cannon, Ray Cobra likes to clean up with Duke Cannon. Tyler, didn't you know that that only online you can get a candy corn big ass brick of soap from Duke Cannon?
Really?
Yes. Candy corn. It's either tasty or terrifying. It's either crap or it's good. You either love candy corn or you're an Alzheimer's patient. You hate candy. You either hate candy corn or you're an Alzheimer's patient. You forget that you hate candy corn.
There's no in between.
There is no in between. There is no in between. Ask Lewis Black. They have other things other than candy corn. Of course, they have classic scents like Trophy Game. You can get the Varsity Pack, which is the Trophy Game bundle, where you have the big ass brick of soap and the Trophy Game thick body wash with the tactical scrubber. And I believe Joey Overstreet just chimed in. Give me a minute, Joey. I'm doing an ad read. But once again, it's Duke Cannon Supply Company, who have definitely been brought to you, bringing us this roundtable today. Use our link in the affiliate wherever you get your podcasts. Show the channel some love. Clean up with Duke Cannon Supply Company. All right. Okay, so now let's get to the games at hand, which is, of course, we were talking about this earlier. The teams that are in the CS, the ALCS, and the NLCS, we have the Yankees against the Guardians of the Galaxy, and they're leading them 2-1. And I knew this was going to happen, that the Padres were going to blow it with Yu Darvish. That is why the Dodgers are in it against the Mets. And the Mets beat the Dodgers today, and the Yankees are playing the Guardians today. I expect the Guardians to blow it like they always do against the Yankees. I mean, who else could have seen this coming? That Rob MANFRAUD is going to force his two teams on us. He's going to force his favorite team, the Yankees, and famous responsible gambler Shohei Ohtani on our asses. So, if you wanted something different in your World Series, too bad. Here's the two richest teams in the two richest teams in the postseason. It's like he wants to shove it down the throats.
Wait, isn't Mets Dodgers still going on?
No,
the Mets just won. Mets just won.
Awesome. So, I mean, I think it would be hilarious.
It is currently 3-2.
Yeah, if the Mets bring this back, because I know it wouldn't be a true reverse sweep, but if the Mets bring this back, get to Game 7, or even, they'd have to get to Game 7 at this point. Oh my God, I honestly think the
Subway Series it might happen, yes.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, the Subway Series, you'll have
the last
because a World Series with them has happened before. I think it was like 2000,
yes, 2001, yes.
And the Yankees won, right? Or was it the Mets?
It was the Yankees, because Mike Piazza doesn't have a ring.
Yeah. So
Mike Piazza will never get.
That being said,
I will be right.
Oh man, I think in today's age of media and social media and how much more funny it would be, I feel like you would see fights every day coming out of New York. I think you'd see people for the next 2 weeks when that World Series happened, there would just be fights every day. Like New York, you would have marches from the Mets into Yankee territory, Yankees into Mets territory. It would almost be like, hey, why wear an pinstripe tie hood?
Yeah, well,
what I mean?
The Queens and the to be fair, Queens and the Bronx are always at odds with each other anyway. So
right,
it's always gangs in New York. It's always gangs in New York.
This would just exasperate the issue.
Yeah,
but
at least in the sporting world, at least in baseball, because of course you always have the two Jersey teams, the New York Jets and the New York Giants, always batting at each other like they were cats at a blind. But yeah, I just have this funny feeling that as much as I would love the Subway Series to happen, because look, we know that the Cleveland Guardians are going to blow it against the Yankees because they always do. So I would not be surprised if it's Yankees Dodgers, because Manfred wants it. Manfred always wants to get what he wants because, middle fingers to us fans, especially when it came to the jerseys, looking right at Fanatics.
I mean, at least Yankees Dodgers would be fun to watch. I think the worst possible outcome in this is Dodgers Guardians. That's not fun. We all know who's going to win Dodgers Guardians. Like, the only way that would be fun is if
it's going to be Dodgers. Yeah, Dodgers will sweep that because
that would be fun if it was a reverse sweep.
I don't think reverse
because they
sweeps
have
have
AO dominance.
happened in baseball.
Yes, yeah.
And again, I don't think reverse sweeps have happened.
No, it happened. 2016. At the time, the Cleveland Indians lost the World Series to the Chicago Cubs. That's how the Cubs won the World Series. It was reverse sweep.
That was a reverse sweep. That was a reverse sweep. You are right, Joey. Thank you once again.
2004 Red Sox.
Oh yeah,
That was
yeah.
3-0.
But it's only happened like.
Oh, I'm switching
guys,
my computer. Give me a second.
Wait, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. All right.
Yep. But hey, that's my opinion.
Let's get back.
Before I have to go.
Thank you, Joey.
I just switched.
It's about the Mets, baby. It's not always about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets. Let's go, Mets. Hit a home run.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Enjoy Spider-Man the musical, Joey. Bye. Had to. That was Joey Overstreet. We love him the best. He is our Colorado friend. We love him to death. But that is it for our discussion of the playoff bracket, which that was, of course, brought to you by Smackin' Sunflower Seeds. Smackin' Sunflower Seeds have been definitely cheap. Check out the variety pack. They have cinnamon churro, backyard barbecue, cheddar jalapeno, dill pickle, Kraken black pepper, original flavor, garlic parmesan, and joining the variety pack bundle is ranch. But
Ranch is awesome.
Yeah, but I will say, always look out for their limited edition sunflower seed flavors, and hopefully this new one makes the rotation. And I'm not talking about the one they released last time, which was chili lime. No, I'm talking about on the 20th of October, loaded potato is coming out in limited batches.
I'm definitely ordering some.
Yep, and by the way, use our affiliate link in the bio wherever you get your podcasts, Tyler. So when you do that, you're showing the podcast some love. All right?
Oh, I will. Absolutely.
That is Smackin' Sunflower Seeds, the official sunflower seed of the Dirt and Turf podcast and the Social Sports Pad Network. And speaking of the Social Sports Pad Network, I am, of course, duty-bound to remind you that we do have other podcasts. We have The Lap Down, and we also have the Hard Count Football podcast. And if you look forward to hearing the Dirt and Turf podcast on Friday night or Saturday morning, don't worry, because we will still be podcasting, but we'll be switching sports. Instead of grabbing our cleats, baseball bat, seeds, and gum, we're stepping on the ice for biscuits and penalties. So
now it is 3-1 Yankees. Sorry about that.
It's all right. Thank you for a score update. But of course, not only do we have our podcast coming up, and the hard count coming tomorrow. Excuse me. We do have to give special thanks to our affiliates that keep the lights burning. Fanatics, Bulletproof Coffee, Dr. Squatch, Sleeves Compression, W Energy, Fubo TV, Century PC, Buchanan Supply Company, and Smackin' Sunflower Seeds. Once again, all those affiliate links are wherever you get your podcasts. Show the channel some love, because we love you. We love doing this. And a little bit of a health update for one of the founders of the Social Sports Pad Network, and that would be Ricky. Good news is he is coming out of the hospital next week. He's coming out of the nursing home and hospital next week and is returning home. Hopefully, he will be returning to podcasting shortly. And we will also encourage you guys that are listening to check out his Twitch. Send him some followers. Because what he dealt with, during the time that he was out, definitely racked up some bills. Definitely going to rack up some bills. It was a septic knee infection. They had to give him give him bukus of antibiotics to kind of treat it. So that's always fun. But anywho, I'm Cobra. On behalf of Tyler and Joey Overstreet, play ball.
Play ball.